So did you watch Wolves Brighton last night?
No, watched Man United Forest.
Wolves away. What do you make of the draw?
Tough game. Any game that we were going to get, any team we're drawn against was going to be a tough game. Away from home as well. So thanks, David Seaman. And look, it's just good to be in there. You know, it gives us a chance against a Premier League opponent who are playing some really good football. I think Gary O'Neill's gone in and been magnificent. The circumstances that he took over and the fact that he's been able to turn the results around, having, you know, them found it difficult for a little bit of time. You know, he's galvanised them together and they play some really good football. They've got some top players there. So huge challenge, but we can look forward to that after we've got through this initial period of games.
Is there a sense of excitement about the FA Cup run in the camp?
Yeah, definitely. But obviously we've got a playoff to try and get into in between that. So obviously we're all focused on tomorrow night's game, and then when the FA Cup comes back around, then obviously we'll take that seriously when it comes.
Yeah, and now you go to West Brom Albion. How important do you all feel it is? Do you have to sort of treat it as any other game, or do you get the sense that this is a particularly big one given the position the two teams are in?
Yeah, I think it's obviously easy to kind of play it down and say it's just another game, but we know what it means if we do win the game and potentially what it means if we don't. So obviously we're keen to go there and obviously try and get the 3 points, but if we can't win, hopefully we don't lose and we stay obviously in touch with everyone else in and around the playoffs. And obviously if we don't win the game, it's not the end of the world. There's still 10 plus games left for us to obviously bridge that gap in between us and potentially the 6th place.
So tomorrow night, how big a game do you feel this is?
They're all big games, you know that, Clive, but you know, you get to the stage where you know, when you start to run out of games, and we've got 12 games left, and you know, we have to pick up points against the teams that are around us and above us. And we've got a few of those. We've still got Leeds, we've still got Ipswich, West Brom tomorrow, Watford next week. You know, they're all tough games, but you know, tomorrow night they're playing particularly well. Carlos gets his team set up really organised, and they've got some experience in the side that means that they can go out and they're robust enough to keep going out. Although he's got some injuries and mostly in the forward department, but he's got willing runners. They work really hard to deny you space, to be physical. You talk about set plays and the set plays being important, and they are. He's right with everything he says. He's obviously got to the playoff final with Huddersfield previously, so you know, they are in a strong position, no doubt. Just had a takeover, gone through, and I think that was finalised yesterday, or it came out publicly yesterday. So things are looking up for them as well. It's a local game for us and one we look forward to, but we have to, again, it's another one. It's a really good challenge for us.
Are you sort of vying for that number 10 role with Callum, or are you happy playing anywhere on that?
I'm happy to be on the pitch, to be fair. If I play on the left, then it's not like I'm playing left wing and standing on the touchline as an actual winger. Say like Tatsu, for example, it'll be more of playing on the left and rolling in and linking up with Callum, who would be in the 10, for example. So I'm happy to obviously be on the pitch at any time, and getting minutes is obviously what I want to do, and hopefully I can contribute.
Had your right one off at half-time against Mason. Is he okay?
He was fine yesterday. He was fine. So we go again today. And again, as usual, you have to make last-minute checks on certain people. There's a bit of illness going around. So I've got to make sure that everybody's in decent condition and available to take part tomorrow, because everybody needs to be ready and right.
In terms of your long-term injuries, Ben Sheaf and Jamie Allen, how far away are they?
Jamie a little bit further than Sheafo. I think Ben, Ben's on the grass, so he won't be too long now. And Jamie will probably be just a little bit behind him, but again, it's difficult to put a timescale on it because he's not started to be. Well, he's not on the grass yet. So once he gets on the grass, we'll know a little bit more how he feels, and obviously that surgery will have to settle down as well, because when you start running about, you know, that starts to move as well, and you've just got to make sure that you're or he's comfortable with the different pressures that go on in the face and